Hey guys, it's Becca. So today I met Austin Mahone and it was really awesome. And so what I'm gonna do is basically this is a video of like me explaining like the whole day and like how I met him and everything. And it was pretty awesome and like crazy because I did not expect it at all. Okay, so basically what happened, like I hope this video isn't super long, but like it was a long day. So like basically me and my friend Savanna woke up at I woke up at 4 because I took a shower, and then she woke up at 4:30, and we left Sunnyvale at 5 o'clock, and we got to SF at 5:45, and then we were like the first people there. We were like the only people like outside of the 99.7 station. So we walked in, or Savannah walked in, and she was like, "Oh, can we sit inside? You know, it's super cold outside." And they were like, and the guy was super nice, and he was like, "Yeah, that's totally fine." So we waited for like another hour. Like it was around 7 o'clock, and like the there was a lady that was like a security guard, and she called them up, and they said to go to a different entrance. So we walked over and we went. It was like two. It was like there was the place we were in, and then there was like a garage, a parking garage, and then the other entrance. So we went to the other entrance with a group of like 5 or 6 girls, and then so we were getting ready to meet Austin. So we got on the line by the other entrance, and then Strawberry showed up, and it was like Strawberry. Who was it? Strawberry. I think his name was Ernie, and like a bunch of the 99.7 crew came out, and then like Austin's video crew came out, and they took pictures and videos of us, and it was mostly me and Savanna because we were like right there in the front, and then so after they did all that, they got us all lined up, in a single file line again, and like we all got to go like in groups of 10. Like it was the first 10, and then the second 10, and then the third 10. So me and Savannah stayed in the front at the whole time, and then it was like 8:30, 8:45 when like all of that was done, and so we got to start going in. So like it was like a group of 4, and then like the first me and Savannah were the very first 2, so that we went the first 2, and then the girls behind us were like the second 2. So what they did is they took us, the 4 of us, into a hall, and then me and Savannah were supposed to go. And so they said go, and Savannah was like, "Where?" And she said it super loud, and Austin like looked straight at her, and like I think she almost cried because his eyes are so precious. And um she walked up to him, and then I walked up slowly behind her, and I had a poster that said Austin Junior Prom, love Becca, and then I had my Twitter at Mahone to prom, or to pram actually. And so he was like, and so I was like, "Austin, will you go to prom with me?" And he was like, "Sure." And I was just like, "Oh, you're flawless. Like, let me love you." and and so he was like, "I really like your poster," which I didn't hear, but Savannah said that he said that, so I was like freaking out after she told me that. And then so I walked up, and I was like, "Oh, this is a super late birthday present, but here you go." And then like the card has all my information in it and everything. And he was like, "Oh, okay, thank you so much." And then like we took the picture, and then Savannah gave him, and then I was like, "Oh, can I have a hug?" And he was like, "Of course you can," and he hugged me. And then Savannah was like, "Oh, Austin, I have stuff for you. This is from me, and then this is from my sister's best friend." And he was like, "Oh, thank you." And then like he had so much stuff in her hands that she was like, "Are you able to give me a hug?" And he was like, "Of course, of course, of course." And like he hugged her, and like I was bawling when we left. He gives such great hugs, and he literally looks like a doll. I'm not kidding. He looks so like perfect in person that it's insane. And then so that happened, and then so like what we did is me and Savannah left, and then we walked around, and we were by like all the piers and everything, and then we went back to the 99.7 station, and like there was a group of girls out, and they were like, "Oh, the meet and greet's already finished. Austin's gonna leave." And so we all waited, and then like eventually he came out like in his bus, and so like we were all standing on the corner, and he was like waving like this, and he was like, hi, and it was so cute. Like, he was waving so frantically. It was adorable. He looked like a little 2-year-old. And then, like, he tweeted, and he was like, leaving SF, going to the airport, on my way to Dallas now. And then someone tweeted him back, and she was like, no, you're going to 99.7 or 94.9. And so me and Savannah looked it up, and it was happened to be that he was scheduled to go to 94.9, which was on the other side of San Francisco. So it was a 45-minute walk from where we were. So we went to Starbucks and we got something to eat, and then we walked and like partially ran all the way across San Francisco. I'm not even kidding. It took us like 45 minutes. We went all the way to 94.9 station, and then they said that we couldn't meet him because like it was against their like it was on a guest list, and you had to have an ID and all this stuff. And we were like, oh, well, can you tell us like where we could see his tour bus leave, or like, or, well, it's not a tour bus, but like where we were like where we could see his bus leave or something like that. And he was like, no, I can't give you that information or I'll lose my job. And we were just like, oh, okay. So me and Savannah decided to do a little exploring, and we went all the way around, and we actually found like the back entrance of the it was like a parking garage for 94.9. I keep saying 99.7, it's 94.9. And so we went there, and like we waited, and like after a couple minutes, Dave came out, which, if you guys don't know, Dave is Austin's security guard. And so we oh my gosh. And so he came out, and he went into Austin's bus, and like he grabbed something. He like grabbed something from the backpack, and then he like walked in, and like, me and Savannah were just sitting there like, hi. And we had to like pretend that we weren't fangirls, which was super awkward because Savannah started singing "Say You're Just a Friend," and she was like, oh, I can't sing that right now. But then after that, nothing really happened because we had to go home and like do our finals and stuff. But that's basically what happened, and it was amazing. And oh my gosh, Austin is flawless. Like, I love him so much. But yeah, so that's my video, and it's 7 minutes long. Wow, I talked a lot. Alright, bye!